80 kilos of weight category, under which these lads have given us some brutal force and heavyweight performances. What a match and what a tournament this is. PNJ Kabaddi Academy versus Bhaini School, live here from Haryana, Gurgaon. So all to play for, and the toss is a wonderful event that will make sure everything goes smoothly. Mohit Goyat on your left and also Mohit on your right as well. So Mohit Goyat has won the toss. Bhaini School have won the toss and they have selected the court. And the first trade will come in from the orange jersey guys from P&J Kabaddi Academy. So lots to watch out for because this Pool A match has been a wonderful roller coaster ride with pendulum swinging both ways. And we look at P&J Kabaddi Academy's lineup here. The starting seven, Himanshu and Lakshya, of course, will maintain. There is a huge Lakshya along with Ronak Arya giving them a lot of support, and their captain Mohit, they're defending for them along with Ashish and Arun Pandwar, the all-rounder. We will be looking at him on the corner as well. But Mohit Goyat has gotten their strong seven as well for the Bhaini School. Mohit Goyat along with Vikash and Kismat Singh will be raiding, supporting Mohit Goyat. Vikas on that left corner defense will be amazing to watch. And also we have Kuldeep for support with Mohit Goyat. There we go. Jersey number 9, Himanshu, their star raider, the man to watch out for Bhaini School. They will be eyeing him. PNJ Kabaddi Academy's Himanshu, 112 rate points out of 167 rates. What a wonderful strike rate and average this has been. Super rates, he's got them 10 times. And he's just 7 matches old in this K7 Kabaddi stage up. Of course, we'll be looking at Goyat from the other end. Jersey number 8, Mohit Goyat, the man to watch out for PNJ Kabaddi Academy, because for Bhaini School, Mohit Goyat, their captain, leading from the front. Might be the average strike rate below 50, but he's done a lot of raids. That shows he's held this team together. Out of the 218 raids, 118 raid points makes sure that Mohit is playing the Kumar role. Yes, the bonus Kabacha, the legend Anup Kumar's role is being played by Mohit Goyat for Bhaini School because he's done a lot of raids comparatively to all other raiders in his team and even the opposition team. What has happened in a lot of raids and made sure the other raiders are not stressed out. Other raiders have their strategy in place. The team does not lose the momentum. So he's held that team together. On the other hand, Himanshu, a very attacking raider, all set for this Pool A match where both the teams have been qualified for the Super 6 stages. But who will displace NK Academy today after this match's result? So all set. I am your Navin Shori coming to you live from Future Kabaddi Academy at Haryana, Gurgaon. And also request you to please visit kabaddiadda.com because there you all the information, all that is happening in the Kabaddi, exclusively for sure. The first raid, as expected, Himanshu come from your right of the screen towards the left into the Bhaini School's den. Nice running bonus. So the running bonus has to be weighted. Watch if he's got that correctly. I guess it was a very good attempt. He looked free. And yes, the score has been opened for PNJ Kabaddi Academy there. Parveen and Jasveer Kabaddi Academy opened their account on that bonus point. But comes Mohit Goyat. What a wonderful jump. Right corner defender come foxed by Mohit Goyat's agility and athleticism. 1 8 point and one defender out from the PNJ Kabaddi Academy's arena. Lakshya come out for PNJ. Kicks that back kick just in the air. No connection whatsoever. Runs in the length and breadth of the court to make it count in the Lakshya. But Mohit, what a raid that was. Captain leading from the front. Right corner defender completely foxed. This time it is Himanshu there, raider himself, standing at the right corner because the defense needs to settle down. Gives him a very, very easy bonus. That is not what is expected out of this defense unit. Guess he's not got that. The trailing foot wasn't in the air. So lucky there, PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Himanshu once again comes in to raid. Of course, he's an all-round out, but his raiding duties will be tested today. Bonus he's got there. Wonderfully executed. Bonus point. 2 bonus points now in the PNJ Kabaddi Academies. None of the players has sent out still on the Bhaini Schools court. Kismat Singh now comes in to support Mohit Goyat in the raiding. Does that toe touch? No, no, says Ashish, but he has to go back. A swiveling toe touch. What a sweet moment that was to watch on the Kabaddi mat. Ronak Arya comes in for the first time in this match to raid for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Mind you, the winners of this match will be on the top of the in Pool A going into that Super 6 stages. Runs in across, gets that running place. Slight niggle there for Ronak. Not to worry whatsoever. Clock running down. 2 apiece. Mohit Goyat comes back again. Bonus not on offer. Just 5 minutes. Runs in. Block is a very, very strong one there. Wonderful block there but on the right corner. Mohit Goyat has to go back. The support came very well. Ran straight into the right corner defender Mohit, and the support coming in very quickly. Not allowing Mohit Goyat to reach towards the midline. Himanshu now. Will he make an attempt? They haven't got a touch point yet. PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Out of the 3 bonus and 1 is a tackle point. Has Himanshu got a touch point for himself and his team? No, not to be still. Game still goes on and comes in Kismat for Bhaini School. In fact, this is going to be a very, very tight fought game for sure, because both of these teams will be eyeing that top slot. Running hand touch on that right corner again. Goes into the lobby very, very confidently. Arun Panwar has to go out of that right corner. Look at that swift running hand touch. Arun Panwar did not retreat back in time. Gave complete time there. Again, do or die raid. This time, pressure here back on Lakshya. Will he be scummed? Yes, he does go down. He has been very, very good before this, but this do or die raid, all the pressure onto him, and the right corner defender goes for that tie hold. Very, very well executed there by Monu from Bhaini School's right corner. The Hawk, Ravinder Pahel, the man who introduced that double tie hold. Who can forget the Hawk, Rahel? That was what Monu showed this time as Mohit gets his empty raid out of the way. Comes back again Himanshu for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. They still are searching for their first touch point. Out of 3 points, 2 were bonus and 1 was that tackle point. Himanshu stretches himself on the cover defenders, but no contact made. But the cover defenders have got them. Have they? Yeah, no, the raid might be a raid here. Yes, it is a super raid for Himanshu. We were telling that there were no touch points. Himanshu makes me prove it wrong and gets 3 out of them. The right cover defender, the left cover, and also the cover defender goes out. What a raid that was. Hardeep made a very, very false attempt to block Himanshu near that block line. Completely failing. 3 men back on court. Full strength now. PNJ Kabaddi Academy with Kismat to get something out of this. But no, look at that double tie hold once again. What a tie hold that was this time by RR. Did not make that mistake what he committed earlier. Went in full blow, went in low and held Kismat. Both the time unmoved and Kismat on the court. Super tackle situation this time. Himanshu trying to get completely rattled and unsettle this defense of 3. for the Bhaini school. They do have that super tackle situation, but he's very swift. Has he got two of them? He definitely has two. No doubt about it. What a raid this is. And what a comeback here. P&J Kabaddi Academy into that raid after that super raid by Himanshu. Look at this. Kicks on the left corner. The dash does not come in. Last man standing. Mohit Goyat. Will he even revive somebody from his court, or will he succumb to that all out? But no, Mohit Goyat. Captain leads from the front. Mistake time by Arun Panwar on the right corner. Gives him the bonus as well. Has he got that bonus? Easy bonus gifted away. So that's bonus +1. 2 points. A man retrieved. Bhaini School just trailing by 3. In fact, P&J Kabaddi getting that touch point. Another last man standing. Hardeep Sombir comes in for Bhaini School. Will he be gone out of court? Yes, he has. The all-out has been inflicted. P&J Kabaddi Academy, who were trailing earlier without any touch points, now they have inflicted an all-out on Bhaini, which will be tough for Bhaini School to come back from. All-out means all in. So all 6 men, in fact the 7 men back on court, with Bhaini trailing by 7 points. Substitution being made here by Bhaini School's coach. Sonu comes in and Kuldeep goes out. So this is a very good move, trying to strengthen that department. Sonu has come in to make sure there will be depth and there will be some solidarity on the defense unit. Had to make way for Sonu. P&J Kabaddi Academy, what a raid does. A super raid there by Himanshu and also Lakshya, making sure that all out was inflicted with his speed and agility. What a way to come back after trailing initially in this match. Less than 13 minutes to go in this first half of this wonderful of the top second and third team fighting it out for the first position. Comes in Ronak for P&J Kabaddi Academy. What a wonderful ankle hold attempt that could have been, but no, this is a super raid by Ronak. No doubt about it. The left corner and the right cover both have to go out with another defender. Huge mistake by Vikas. The man who we have trusted so many times for Bhaini School. He goes in, but Ronak's kicking skills were so intrusive that he's got that super raid. Lovely comeback by Bhaini. 3 points added to that kitty. Mohit now has to make it count. P&J Kabaddi Academy's second super raid that was. There we see Mohit getting the better of an Arun Pawar stepping out of that end line. Lead. Just make sure this Bhaini School have only Mohit to pounce on, and Vikas has been retrieved and he is revived onto the back of the court again. There Himanshu with an empty raid. Captain Mohit Goyat, what he has to show us, because this time Bhaini School needs some miracle and magic. Goes for that flying hand touch, but no right cover defender. Very crucial. Once again, that's Arun Panwar making that mistake on that right corner. Going for that low ankle hold, but the jump came very much in time. Himanshu has to go out along with Ronak Arya. The mistake was committed and it could not have been coming at the right time. Dubki there, but yes, he has a super pressure. Lakshya once again is making sure the points are coming back in heap. 2 points for sure. Yes, there we go. 2 men retrieved. The man who's the culprit again, my favorite defender, I would call Vikas on jersey number 3, who's shown so much maturity, who's shown so much ability. But today, he is being anxious. He's been very unsettled. Because if Vikas is unsettled in the defense, the whole Bhaini School's defense starts to crumble like the piece of bread. That would be the case. So P&J Kabaddi Academy having their nose in the front by a long margin of 9 points. Official timeout done and dusted. Few water sip. More. Goyat comes in now for Bhaini School. Mohit Goyat has got his tactics right. The raiding has not been an issue. Once again, false tackle, advanced tackle, going in for the bonus. He requests that. There we go. Yes, he's got that bonus, and also that advanced tackle was so wrong by Ashish. Wasn't required at all. Going back and holding him, trying to do the back hold where Mohit was retrieving towards the midline. Himanshu super raid made it. Vikas, this doesn't make that mistake once again. Bounces, keeps the man down. The defense now getting that combination right. Look at that combination effort. Wonderfully executed by Hardeep and Vikas. Keeping Himanshu down, getting that tackle point once again. Mohit Goyat runs in straight to the defense. Tries to go out until the whistle was blown, but no, he's been gushed out of that court. Kind of a slight warning there because there were a lot of pulling of the jerseys that happened. There was literally a tug of war that we could witness between Mohit and Mohit Goyat. Cards coming out. Coach has been stopped in his ranks. Go back and sit down. Officials here are very strict and serious because nothing goes above disciplinary lines when it comes to kabaddi. This may be a very contact strong sport, but discipline keeps the key. That holds the key. Every kabaddi player needs to respect one another, and that is what these lads been doing. Sometimes the nervousness and the anxiousness can get a better of you. So just deciding on who needs to go out this time will the rating that point, because there we go. It was Mohit in jersey number 5 stopping Mohit Goyat there, and Hardeep, in fact Lakshya Malik, trying to pull him down. So Lakshya Malik can stay in the court, so that there was no difference. 1 point each. That's a good decision. That is a really good decision because Mohit Goyat now can go back. It's good to sit out of this. Ronak Arya comes in for P&J Kabaddi Academy. Ronak Arya needs to make sure the lead is maintained, and this 9 minutes of first half belongs to Kabaddi Academy. Runs the length and breadth of the court. Vikas now seems to be settled down. Before this, he was little anxious, little so much settled down, not sure as the real Vikas that we have seen. Official timeout. Once again, the top Kabaddi teams here from Haryana. We've been scouting more than 50 villages to bring out the best of talent. These guys, of course, the franchisee will lead to the national side as well. No doubt about it. These guys will also be eyeing that top position, especially people like Mohit Goyat, Kismat Singh will be eyeing that India jersey to be wearing. Nothing comes better than wearing your country's jersey. Once again, Kismat Singh gets an easy point there. Vinay making that mistake on left corner on the P&J Kabaddi Academy squad. Lakshya Malik comes into raid for P&J Kabaddi Academy. Trying to go deep into the crease, but is action happening? Yes, it happens. You can't show your back to Vikas. Vikas will pounce you down. Vikas has no mercy whatsoever for any raider on jersey number 3 there. Look at Vikas come in. The moment Lakshya went just deep inside, Vikas completely had him covered. Once again, here getting another point. Now last man standing for P&J Kabaddi Academy. They are losing this lead that they had. But all pressure now on Mohit for reviving somebody from his side, reviving that bench, bringing someone back on the court, going in for that super tackle attempt next time. But no, double ankle hold. What a defense technique by Monu at right cover this time. All out. P&J Kabaddi Academy have been on the go. They have been all out. They get just one bonus point out of this, but Baini School's comeback is marvelous. They have inflicted an all-out on Kabaddi Academy. Kismat Singh now with just trailing by 2 points. Baini School to make this happen. Just under 7 minutes in the first half to go. A match this has already been. I was mentioning at the beginning of this match the pendulum swinging both ways. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. With 2 point lead comes in Himanshu. His super raid, mind you, got P&J Kabaddi Academy's lead going for them. They had not any touch points before Himanshu's super raid. That was the raid which started all proceedings off for P&J Kabaddi Academy, but then they have been all out once again. Himanshu has been down. Right cover defender Mohit. In fact, that was Hardeep coming in on jersey number 5 for the Baini School. Wall double ankle hold, and Himanshu did not have an escape route. 20 apiece now. What a time this has been. Ankle hold, but no super raid there for Mohit Goyat. Captain leading from the front. Defense now little out of place, fluttering like a pack of cards. Right cover defender comes in. Mohit to cover there. Mohit Goyat could be the better of it. 23 points now. What a lead. Baini lead with the super raid. Ronak has to do something here. In fact, coming in from that lead. What a wonderful ankle hold. This time, amazingly held. Ronak Arya goes down. No doubt about it on jersey number 1. That was Ronak Arya who's going down for a surprise attack at right in. There was a surprise attack by Monu. He got right in position. Another easy point. Mohit Goyat again making sure his team is having that lead very, very strong and swift. Now comes in Lakshya with jersey number 11. But has he got him? Yes, this was a big mistake. Defense not in tandem. 2 points there for Lakshya Malik. On jersey number 11, Lakshya Malik makes sure the cover defender gave in that point. Hardeep could not cover Lakshya complete. The turn was perfect. The reach across the midline was even better. Official timeout. Under 5 minutes. Definitely P&J Kabaddi Academy will not want another all-out, just 3 men on court. They would be making sure the raider goes in, gets his time completely, keep this lead as less as possible for Baini School, and try and work on that super tackle attempt. Super tackle situation. Who is going to come in? Kismat or Mohit? Discussion is on. I am sure it is going to be Mohit trying to get that all out in. Yes, the whistle is all set now for the super tackle situation. Now, will Mohit Goyat scramble across and unsettle this defense? I am sure he will, but the defense has got the better of him, I believe. It's a super tackle. 2 points here for P&J Kabaddi Academy. Who goes out? The danger man has to go out on the bench. What a wonderful touch was by Himanshu. Mohit showed his back to Himanshu. Himanshu saw that coming and bounced back, now doing the raiding abilities, and also gets Monu out on the court. What a comeback, what a turnaround this has been. Himanshu was involved in that super tackle, now making sure he gets a raid point. Wonderful all-round abilities there shown by Himanshu. Saves P&J Kabaddi Academy by the second all out. 25 apiece, nothing to pick between these two teams. We are already that closing stages of the first half. Under 3.5 minutes, 25 apiece. Who could have thought that Kabaddi Academy will make a comeback? Super tackle situation on. Himanshu once again. Will he make that mistake what Mohit Goyat did when he himself pounced on Mohit Goyat? Vikas on the other hand is not letting anything to thin air. Vikas comes in but retrieves back in time. Everybody in the corner at one side of the place. Gone there. Himanshu, you beauty. gets Vikas, gets the better of Vikas. Vikas tried a lot not to get hold of that long stretching arms, but no. Himanshu has made sure he changes this match on its head. The super tackle was inflected and he came in with the raid point, and now he has just Kismet Singh with the PNJ Kabaddi Academy will give a bonus point. Will not pounce on him. Definitely not pounce on him. PNJ Academy are on the verge of inflicting all out. Yes, Bainey is all out. Kismet Singh goes down. That's a wonderful team effort seen there. Right corner coming into play, Vinay, and the support comes in. So the all out there, one for the tackle point and two for the all out. Lead is now 5 points. So all out inflicted by both sides on each other. But Kabaddi Academy holding that nerve to be in the lead, keeping their nose in the front. This is the second time that Mohit Goyat has slipped on that mat. Trying to get that bonus. Yes, he's got that. No doubt about it. But what was that right cover defender trying to do? He slips there. Hardeep trying to get the better of. What a wonderful raid once again by Lakshman. 2 points this time. PNJ Kabaddi Academy keeping that lead ahead. This was a defense which had no again trying to give in that surprise element. Also, Sumit coming and being a prey of Lakshya has to go out. 2 men back on the court now for Bainey School. In fact, but Mohit Goyat retrieve somebody back. Will he reduce? Under a minute to go. Advanced false tackle doesn't help. Ashish, the culprit this time, on that left corner position, has to go out. He went in low, but not low enough, not strong enough. Did not get that double ankle hold that he was. So could be the last raid for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Himanshu has been the superstar for them, getting involved in that super tackle, making sure he gets men retrieved without getting out, without getting on the all. Himanshu has been the star for that comeback, what PNJ Kabaddi Academy has shown. The last raid of the first half, Kismet Singh comes in for Bainey School. A 4-point for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. I'm sure Kismet will just run this clock down, making that raid legal, crossing the balk line, and making sure a start comes in on the second half. 4-point lead, not a big lead, but it is a sizable and convincing lead what PNJ Kabaddi Academy have got, because they were trailing, mind you, when the match began, but the comeback was of its sorts. Himanshu, I will definitely give that to him. That comeback. Mohit Goyat on the other hand, Sumit on the defense department, and also Kismet Singh will be trying to do something different. Vikas needs to settle down on that jersey number 3 in that left corner position. 28 and 32, a 4-point lead there for Parveen Jasveer Academy. 21 raid points, no doubt whatsoever, because that is all coming in from Himanshu and Lakshya Malik. And Himanshu started off seedings with that touch point with a super raid for PNJ Kabaddi Academy, and Lakshya joining in. So the talk from the coaches, the talk from the think tank will be to hold this lead on. This is how Mohit Goyat started. In the beginning, PNJ Kabaddi Academy did not have a plan, did not have any answers to the raiding Mohit and Kismet. They were unsettled by these young superstars, young trucks of Bainey School, who have led them so comfortably. And then when the defense came along, that was the time where the points started to come. Kismet Singh again trying to keep that lead, but this was that raid by Lakshya Malik, trying to go in for that amazing raid, but that was well enough by Himanshu. There you go. This was the raid that made sure PNJ Kabaddi Academy come back into this match. that super raid was the first of the touch points that they had got. Until then, they were just railing at three, but Himanshu, the superstar, once again making sure after that super raid, getting that 2 points and inflicting that all out on Baini School. And the more stronger turning point was when Himanshu was involved in that super tackle situation, trying to avoid that all out for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Along with him, Ronak Arya also supporting him very well. Lakshya Malik also supporting Himanshu really well. That was a super raid again by Ronak Arya. Mohit Goyat trying his best as a captain for Baini School. Defense needs to come together for them, for his team. Vikas today is looked a little out of colors. He needs to get his act right. Lakshya Malik there with that super raid. But I'm waiting in for that moment where Himanshu gets that super tackle going for himself. He was pinned down just before getting involved in that super tackle situation. This was a tug of war of events. Really, pulling of the jerseys were given, and also both the teams got a point each. This was the where the all-out was Mohit Goyat's wonderful rating made sure PNJ Kabaddi Academy were all out. But that situation where Himanshu making sure that the second was not inflicted was a turning point of the first half. That is the reason why that point lead is with PNJ Academy. Comeback of sorts, pendulum swinging both ways. Monu and Vikas together for Baini School's defense working very, very well. Here again, Lakshya Malik making sure he does not let that second all out coming to place. This is what I was talking about. Himanshu pinning Mohit Goyat down and also coming back and getting a raid point for his side, retrieving a man back. Monu had to go out at that situation and again getting the all out this time. Wonderfully done there. Vikas was a very dangerous man there. Himanshu making sure Vikas stays in the bench. And then the defense came along together for inflicting that all out on Baini School. Right. That was the story of the first half. Starting the proceedings for the second half is Mohit Goyat because they had won the toss and selected the court, mind you. And this is the second half where the advantage is with Mohit Goyat to get that first raid point for his side. 28 to 32, 4 points trailing behind Baini School. Right cover. Mohit is not allowing Mohit Goyat to go in deep and just have some kind of a contact for Vinay there. Wonderful cover defense shown. Ronak Arya comes in. The coaches, I'm sure, would have just told Vikas to settle down. That is what he's doing because he's watching it very, very closely, trying to that running bonus or the running toe touch there for Ronak. The dash comes in, but it comes in late. And the super raid here for Ronak Arya. What a way to begin this second half for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. 3 men have to go back on the court. That was uncalled for. Hardeep Kismat has to go back. Mohit now left alone to raid with Kismat on the bench. What a way to begin. Ronak not participating in that defense. Just walking behind the defense unit there. Just keeping his nerves together, keeping his energy together. But Himanshu is ready for the pursuit. Got that bonus point. Not a worry at all. Super tackle situation. Himanshu is the right man to come in this time. What is Baini School facing? He's got his man Himanshu. Mohit Goyat, the big fish, gone. Himanshu, the definite superstar for PNJ Kabaddi tonight. He gets the danger raider out. Himanshu goes out, leaving just defenders on the court. Now it is all up to Sonu, who's come in as a substitute for Baini School. Is in place of Kuldeep that time. So Sonu is trying to get a man retrieved because the super tackle situation is on. Just 2 men on that court on the other side for Baini School, but the defense is not pouncing. Himanshu comes in no time with just Vikas and Sonu to handle for, to tackle for. Vikas trying to keep his cool. Super tackle situation definitely on, but Himanshu trying in too deep. Trying in too deep. Has the ankle hold supported there for Himanshu, but no. Line has been crossed. All out again. Himanshu is turning out to be a super duper star for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. What a raid that was. Vikas was cornered. I would wanted Sonu back very, very quickly, but Sonu took his time. The ankle hold not being strong enough. Scrambles across, utilizing his height there. Himanshu has to cross the midline. Rare attempt. Falls here by Mohit. Stepping into the lobby without a touch point. Slipping there once again. Look at that. No touch points, but stepped into the lobby. Has to go out. Tackle point now for Penny School. Finally, some resistance shown. Monu and team coming together. In fact, Sumit will get that tackle point for sure. Sending out Lakshya Malik, the danger raider again. Kismat Singh now comes in with a 11-point deficit. Much to work here for. A quick all-out has to be the key for Baini School to come back into this match. Inflict it on PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Has he stolen the bonus? No, says the referee. The trailing foot wasn't there. Was the decision from the referee. Ronak to add a lot of color, lot of Ronak onto this PNJ Kabaddi Academy's rating. He goes in deep, has no fear whatsoever. Sonu on the right side misses that tie hold. Vikas comes in to help, but just to perish. 2 points there. Both corners removed. Monu and Vikas both needs to go out on the bench for a while. Vikas going in blindly to support his partner on the other corner, but no. Now Mohit was retrieved. Bonus he gets. That's all he will get. That is all will the PNJ Kabaddi Academy give him. 13 rate points for Himanshu. Super 10. Of course, he's the best all-rounder for me tonight. Not just the best raider. He's shown his skills in the defense team as well, in the defense department as well. So the challenge I was talking about is, if you're watching a match of Kabaddi, you can't even take your eyes off even for a millisecond to have your snacks chewed across or your popcorn chewed across. That is how intense this game is. That is how unpredictable this game is. Himanshu gets a touch point on the left corner defender. That tally goes up to 14 raid points. Now, the Baini School needs to get their act. Ronu was the man who was gone on the best time. The defense pounces on Mohit Goya, does not let him go. Ashish was that man on that left corner position on jersey number 2 for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. What a wonderful ankle hold. The support came in and pins Mohit Goya. Super tackle situation, and who's the man there? Himanshu coming in for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. It is just Kismat Singh on the court. Just 1 point. Just 1 point there. Baini Schools. Sumit needs to go out. It was just Vikas and Sumit, and also for support there was Hardeep. So Sumit goes out. Now Kismat Singh. He has to revive one of his key member onto the court because the raiding department is strong enough. He gets that back kick. What a wonderful back kick by Kismat Singh. Gets a point. More importantly, revives a man for the super tackle situation. Arun Panwar once again not retrieving back in time. Accepts gleefully that the toe was touched. Now Lakshya Malik comes in to inflict that all out. Kismat Singh very smartly not going in for tackle. I had spoken. Oh, what a backhold. What a wonderful backhold. This was by Kismat Singh, a super tackle. A single-handed super tackle. He did not require any kind of support to pin Lakshya Malik, who is more heftier than him, down very easily. Now's the time for him to get some raid points as well. Before this super tackle point, Kismat Singh was who got a raid point and revived a man from his court single-handedly. Now he is to get Baini School back into this match. Everything to play for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. They will just run this clock down because the lead is more than 10 points. It's 11 all there for them. Baini School now only relies on Kismat Singh's abilities. He's got 2 points. No doubt whatsoever. 2 points there. Mistake once again by Mohit from that left, in fact, that right corner position. Mohit goes out. Also the support Ashish. So both the covers wiped out. Once again, the hero for Baini School is turning out to be Kismat Singh. Himanshu now tries to steal a bonus under Vikas's nose. I guess he's got it. No doubt about that at all. He has got it. Yes, bonus point given. Super tackle situation. Himanshu will be eyeing this, but Mohit Goyat will get the better of the defense. Will get better of Vinay. Gets that 1 point. This is the time where Baini School can inflict an all-out on PNJ Kabaddi Academy and make a very big comeback. Himanshu straight smart, but wasn't to be for Vinay. Comes into raid again. Himanshu, I am definitely sure that he will take away something out of this. He will not go back empty-handed, because if he goes back just 2 men in the court, there you go. Running hand touch. Gets the cover defender. Confident enough. Gets Vikas out. Himanshu there. Wonderful raiding skills. He went in for that running hand touch. Got Sumit. But then again, super tackle situation on. This time the defense has overrun Mohit Goyat. 2 points. What a raiding skill that was. Tried to mimic on that. Run towards the midline, but held his nerve. Stayed for that just a microsecond earlier and made sure he gets a gap in between the two defenders who were overrunning them. 48 to 38. P Academy holding a 10-point lead. Just that 1 point being given away. So that makes it 39 now for Baini School. The 9-point lead. Himanshu comes in. This was definitely required there by Baini School. Bonus point. Bonus point is all what he gets. And all out can be inflicted this time because just a single handhold going against Mohit Goyat. Arun Pawar needs a miracle for that to happen. This is not the tech you would want to exhibit against the top raider. Himanshu, again, the lone man standing for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. He will be given the bonus. Defense unit will not mind the bonus at all. If he has to get the point, he has to go deep in. 9-point lead and all out in taking for Baini School. The clock is running down. He himself steps on the lobby. All out. PNJ Kabaddi Academy have been all out for the second time in this match. What a wonderful comeback here by Baini School. 50 points to PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Not a problem at all. Mohit Goyat here. Has he got a super raid? Has he got a super raid? It is definitely a multi-point raid with 2 points. He's hurt his forehead a little. They were caught unguarded. Did not know what happens there for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Still trying to figure out who stands where. The whistle had gone and Mohit Goyat made complete use of it. No doubt whatsoever. Ronak has to go empty-handed. Now, just a 5-point lead for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Official timeout here. Official timeout. Baini Schools. Ronak. In fact, there Mohit Goyat, 24 raid points tonight out of the total raids of 45 raid points that Baini School has got. The captain leading from the front. A double super 10 for him tonight. But that is not still enough. 5-point deficit for Baini School. False tackle. Make that 25 raid points tonight for Mohit Goyat. Definitely unwanted there by PNJ Kabaddi Academy's Arun Panwar, once again making that mistake. Going in for that double ankle hold against the jumping Mohit Goyat, but here the even better by Lakshya Malik. Jump over the chain. 2 points. What a wonderful raid that was. Sumit has to go out. In fact, there Monu and Kismat, a raider wiped out. Kismat Singh now cannot raid because he is on the bench. So Mohit Goyat once again comes back to add to his raid points tally. But still, the lead is there. He gets a bonus. He once again gets that bonus. 26 raid points tonight now for Mohit Goyat. But Ronak, after that acrobatic jump, comes back once again. Under 8 minutes in this match to go. So the defense tries that jump, but no, this time the back hold was perfectly executed by Sumit on that jersey number 13 for Baini School. Right corner position comes in, does not allow Ronak to jump that chain. Once again, a replay of sorts was not there on the cards. Back hold retrieves Mohit there as he pushed someone down. The Dubki does not happen. Caught off guarded. Everybody caught off guarded there. Trying to see if a man had stepped on that lobby, but no. Mohit also loses his concentration. Trying to see what's going to happen, but no. Once again, Mohit, better off Mohit Goyat, keeps him down. Without Kismat and Mohit, their top raiders out on the bench. Now, this is a time for Himanshu to make sure the top raiders of Baini School are out. Also gets some raid points going and sends a man back on the bench again, but no, that was not to be. Interesting now to see who will be raiding with Kismat and Mohit Goyat both back on the bench for Baini School. Parveen and Jasveer Kabaddi Academy very, very confident of this lead, keeping it until the end of the 6 minutes will be the key. But without their top raiders currently on court, it will be interesting to see if who will take on that raiding duties. I'm sure Vikas will just go in, have a quick raid and come back. That is what the coach might also be thinking across, because the defense is very strong with both corners there, Vikas and Monu. Both of them in the defense unit. Will be a very quick raid, I'm guessing here, by Baini School. Coming into raid there on jersey number Sumit. As expected. That was a very quick raid. Bringing in Himanshu once again to raid for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Very good thinking, because without the top two raiders, they did not take, or rather waste any time in that raiding department, because they are trailing 48 to 53. Baini School. Wonderful thinking. But even better thinking by Himanshu. He does not go in. He is not hungry at all. PNJ Kabaddi Academy have the lead. Keep that lead. Once again, Sumit comes in. Will this be a quick raid again? Yes, it will be. Not wasting any time. Gets in Lakshya Malik. This is a do-or-die raid for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Lakshya Malik has to do something to get some points from somewhere. The defense needs to be very, very cool and calm like a cucumber. They should not be crumbling under pressure for sure, because it's the raider who's going to take that risk. He has taken, but the risk does not pay for him. Under do-or-die raids this pressure. Lakshya Malik has to perish. What a strategy this is. It revives a raider, mind you, for Baini School. Smith comes in for tie raid. Wonderfully set up. That's the toe touch. He swears by the mat, and yes, he's been awarded. Arun Panwar says no from PNJ, but he needs to go out. Look at that raid once again. Himanshu on the do or die raid, going in for that running toe touch. He did get Arun Panwar. Arun Panwar had to go out for a superb team effort. This is by Baini School. They held their nerve for the first couple of raids when the both star raiders were on the bench for them. Sumit went in, put in two quick raids, but this time because mistake. Left corner should not be making this mistake against Himanshu. This was necessary. The defense was at place, but the retrieval was not far enough. Mohit Goyat now retrieved, comes back, gets that point at lightning speed. What a running hand touch that was. PNJ Kabaddi Academy facing the heat this time. It was Mohit who has to go out on the bench. He had tackled successfully earlier to this raid, and Mohit Goyat had no answers for this tackle point, but no, this time he's got a better of him. Ronak Arya now for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. He needs to make some points, but no, he says come into our den. We have a super tackle situation for Baini School. The invitation is clear. And in fact, there are four men out. Mohit Goyat comes in with lightning speed. The speed has made sure PNJ Kabaddi Academy is faltering. That was almost like a pursuit, and he got in Ronak at no time. Captain leading on, but the superstar of the Kabaddi Academy, Himanshu Virendra, who's sure that he's got all the skills in the book, now needs to get that out very, very necessarily, because it's just 10 left on the court there for PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Doesn't try it too hard, goes back. Mohit Goyat once again comes in with just a corner. He has been sent out once again by Mohit Goyat. The raiding is at lightning speed, and lightning has struck on the PNJ Kabaddi Academy's players, and the lightning's name is Mohit Goyat. Himanshu this time has to get a point. No doubt about it. He can be given the bonus point, which will the Baini School doesn't mind, but touch point. Touch point is what Himanshu is searching and looking for. Bonus, he gets it. Not an issue at all. Trying to just slow things down. Trying to get that momentum breakage that Mohit Goyat had taken. Wow, this is Kabaddi played between 2 years. Wonderful strategy by Himanshu. He finished his raid, and the moment he was going back to his half, even before crossing the midline, he signaled his coach that we will need a timeout. I'm sure this is not a strategy meeting. This is just a momentum breakage that what Mohit Goyat had got. 3 consecutive times when there were just 3 or less men on court, Mohit Goyat had got that lightning raids going, but this is so well executed. Now look at Goyat's raid. It is not so lightning, but the point will definitely come in lightning, because Vinay has committed a mistake there. Vinay on judge number 3 did not have to do that. He could have let still deep inside their half. Now pressure back again on Himanshu. Whatever the Chanakya move that he had done has now come back on the powerful Dubki there. Himanshu, you superstar. He was the lone man standing there. It was a do or die raid. He has turned this match once again on this head. A bonus plus, and Sumit needs to go out. Look at that. Even before the tackle was inflicted, he had stepped on that lobby there, but none other than Himanshu there goes out because the touch was not made. The lobby was inactivated without the touch. So that's the reason Himanshu had to go out. Lone man standing now. Mohit will just do formalities and come back. If he can do this very, very quickly, that'll be even more nicer. But there he touches it. There he gets it. I'm sure Lakshya should have just taken that little bit more time trying to run the clock down. He should have done that with lone man standing. Not to be. He surrenders. Now an all-out inflicted. 57 to 58. Baini School in the lead for the first time after a long time in the second half. P&J Kabaddi Academy trailing. Himanshu, has he got the equalizer? Yes, he has. Vikas is the man that has to go out. Under 2 minutes in this match. 58 to 58. Nothing to pick among these teams. Left corner is a very, very strong defender, but his retrieving skills needs to be really polished at times, is what we have seen. Once again, Mohit Goyat gets the raid. I'm sure he's crossed 30 raid points tonight. No about it. It's a triple super 10 by Mohit Goyat for his team captain leading from the front. But Himanshu once again comes in with trailing by 1 point. Tries a very, very smart move. Changes positions. Vikas needs to come back on that left corner position. That is his position and he was there. Has the stolen under his nose. Has the equalizer come in? That is a big question. Yes, there is it. Just under a minute, 59 to 59. Nobody knows who's going to win. This is a penultimate decisive raid by Mohit Goyat, getting in 2 points. 61 is what Baini School goes in. Before even the defense could settle down, Mohit Goyat goes in so deep inside. His lightning speed raids have fetched so many points. Vikas once again going in lone on that angle hold. No support comes in. No support comes in whatsoever. Vikas go out. But this is good. This is really good as a strategy wise. They've just given away 1 point. Defense did not go in to help Vikas because Himanshu was already very close to the midline. Mohit Goyat comes in again with just 1 point lead. He will run this clock down. No doubt at all. In the last 10 seconds, there may be a lightning speed strike in that raid. But he's running that clock down. Both the teams have qualified for the Super 6 stages, and this is the reason why they are on the top of the table. No doubt whatsoever. Himanshu ready for a pursuit. 1 point trail, 1 point deficit. The whistle blown, but he has to go back and start that raid. The third raid is what the question is. But Baini School wins it by just 1 point. What a match! What a comeback! P&J Kabaddi Academy had it all until the last minutes, until the dying moments of this match. But Baini School, look at that captain leading from front. Mohit Goyat, the man making sure his team crosses the line at the end of the buzzer. What a wonderful team effort. Every going their way. Kismat Singh and Himanshu, in fact, they're more making sure Himanshu's heroics have been nullified. 61 to 60. This is the reason why Baini School will be on the top of the table with the points difference, and of course the points being taken away at this match. They get that complete points. They would have definitely displaced NK Academy on that top of that table position. 60 points for P&J Kabaddi Academy, 43 raid points, 41 raid points for Baini School, but the tackle points is where Baini School made that difference. I'm your Navin Shori signing off for tonight. Don't go anywhere. Please come back day after tomorrow on the FanCode app, right here on the kabaddiada.com website as well. We will see you day after tomorrow. As of now, I am your Navin Shori signing off from Fighters Kabaddi Academy, Haryana, Gurgaon. Good night. Have a wonderful night ahead.